Good morning, sports investors. How are you doing today? Welcome back to the Betting Public Sports Show. I'm your beloved host, Fame Rothstein, aka Michael Snackson, aka Bay O Wolf, aka Malcolm Excellence, aka Hacksaw Jim Thuggin, aka Famelo Ball, aka Trill Belichick, aka Hurricane, but you can call me Slurrifane. Today's Sunday, October 2nd, 2022. You see, it's about 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here near the beautiful Republic of Cincinnati. And I got joints for us today. All I got is I got no props, just joints. All right, about 4 joints for us. All right, and before we do that, I just want to ask you to please do me a favor and like, subscribe, and leave comments. Sign up for that notification bell. Um, but yeah, definitely like and subscribe to this channel and our game show channel, the BCDK underscore OH underscore game channel on here on YouTube, all right? Because to be a contestant on it, you're gonna have to like and subscribe on there, okay? But yeah, let's get right into the action. All right, I got joints today, of course, on this NFL Week 4. All right, started off good for me. You know, my hometown, the Republic of Cincinnati Bengals, took care of business against Miami. Ooh, prayers to Tua Tagovailoa. That looked ugly, man, and now all type of shit. Just there we go. You know, making that kid play when probably shouldn't have been out there anyway. But they'll take care of that. I've got like I said, I got 4 joints for us today. All right, we're gonna just get right into them here. The first one is 1 o'clock. We've got the New York Jets at the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, I'm not gonna hold you on this game here. You know, as much as I love Mike Tomlin, don't get it twisted. You won't see stellar quarterback play this game. This is not the game that you would be showing your friend from Europe or Africa or wherever, telling them like, yeah, this is American football. This is how we play it. No, this ain't. This won't be the game because these quarterbacks, Joe Flacco of the Jets and Mitchell Trubisky of the Steelers, neither one of them are very stellar. And as a matter of fact, the Jets are just a bad team. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, yeah, that blow up on the sideline with Quentin Williams, or who was that, Sheldon or Quentin, one of them, whoever it was. That's just because they're tired of just being a bad team. They're tired of the coach, they're tired of everything, and they're ready to end it with him. So, knowing that, I think the Steelers are what 3.5 point favorite, whatever. We're just gonna take them on the money line. The Steelers that's minus 180, so we're gonna put a half a unit on that. So we're gonna take the Steelers minus 180 at 1.5 units. All right. Remember, a unit is 1% of whatever take of your original rake. So if you start off with, I don't know, I'm just throwing out a round number, $10,000. 1% of each wager, each investment would be $100. All right, so you 1.5, you would put 150 on this game. Those are just numbers that I'm using. You might have to go out there with $500. I don't know. I'm just saying. But yeah, 1% of your 1 unit equals 1% of your original rake. All right. Now, second game, 1 o'clock. We've got the Chicago Bears at the New York Giants. Okay, Chicago Bears at the New York Giants. I gotta admit to you, I am not a big fan of Fields. First of all, shout out to that couple. That I don't know if it was a prank or whatever. It was a young couple, young probably young African American or Afro Latino kid. He's wearing all his Bears stuff, a Bears varsity jacket, a Bears skull cap. He's got a Justin Fields jersey on up under it, and his girl's just giving him the business because he's watching the Bears lose. His girl's giving him the business. Like you act like they're gonna save the point, save you for the points, save you to put you in for the last couple seconds or something. And he just goes off like, she's like, you crying? You ain't never even cried for me. He was like, I've known you for 2 months. This has been my team for 22 years. Yeah, yeah, like that. Like, I don't know if that was real energy or a skit or whatever, but whatever it is, the Bears need to reach out to them people and pay them. Give them tickets, something. Okay, because that was great. They're not if it was real, they're not together anymore. Give her 2 tickets, give him 2 tickets. Okay, but because she was a nagging girlfriend, making fun of you, loving your team and whatnot. But what no profanities or nothing like that. It was just like down home. It seemed like fun. Probably shouldn't have been that, but it was. But anyway, you got the Bears. For some reason, Justin Fields seems to win. Or keep the Bears competitive. And the Giants. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Daniel Jones. Not a big fan at all. So, I like the Bears to cover the 3 points in that game. Um, yeah, we're gonna take the Bears +3 at -115. I ain't even moving it. The spread. The Bears will probably win on. They have they can win that game outright, but we're gonna take the Bears +3. Giants, I mean, Bears have always, had some type of semblance of defense to stop you. Okay, Saquon's nice. I think Shepard's done. Yeah, the Bears. Yeah, we're gonna take the Bears +3. All right. Now we got a 4 o'clock game, and then we got the Sunday night game. Okay. In the 4 o'clock hour, we got the Washington Commanders at the Dallas Cowboys. Washington Commanders. I mean, we like Riverboat Ron. Quarterback. Carson Wentz ain't nothing to write home about. Let's be honest. He's another one. Don't tell your friends from Europe. And this is supposed to be the nation's capital. Don't tell them like, yeah, don't watch this game because you have Carson Wentz and Cooper Rush, who is 2-0, 3-0 overall as a starter, 2-0 the last 2 weeks. But at some point, like Sparky Anderson said, in the '70s about the Reds and the big red machine, and it applies to any sport. You let a bench player play long enough, you'll find out why he's a bench player. Okay. And why is that? With the starting quarterback, because like Warren Sapp and Michael Irvin said on a Vlad TV interview, they said, what is it? Oh, the fastest growing amoeba in the world is the NFL defense. But I don't think Washington has the defense to stop that offense. Tony Pollard, you got Zeke, you got your boy CeeDee Lamb. The offense is there. They just got to get somebody to get them the ball. Okay, so yeah, like I said, we're gonna take the Cowboys on the money line as well, -175 odds. Again, 1.5 units. All right. And then lastly, we got the nightcap. We got the Kansas City Chiefs at the Tampa Brady Buccaneers. Okay, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hey, first thing, everybody's banged up this time of year, but it doesn't look like Godwin will play. He played Wednesday, didn't play. He practiced Wednesday, didn't practice Thursday. So they don't know what his status will be, and he won't be healthy enough to be effective. Mike Evans will be back, but he's not good enough to be that guy at just a number one like that. He's just big. And Julio is just doing what he does. Gets injured. He's the Chris Paul, Anthony Anthony Davis of the NFL. Um, then you got the Chiefs over there reloading. You know, the Colts kind of, handled them a little bit. But I'm going to say this. Everybody's seen that highlight of the Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes arguing with the offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy. Used to watch Eric Bieniemy when he was in college. I was in like middle school. We started to learn who were the good players and whatnot. Him and Colorado, they ran that nasty option. They had a squad of ballers, but at the end, I think they did win an NFL or a national title one year. They beat the Rocket, Notre Dame, and them on that phantom block in the back. But however, the Chiefs are gonna go off now. They don't had that. They don't like that. They don't like that embarrassment, that national embarrassment that they were from not only losing like that in short fashion to the Colts. The argument between the coaches like that and players, they don't like that. They're gonna destroy them right now. The put it like this, because that's such a late game, things will change. Right now, I'm taking the Chiefs -1. Chiefs already, it's a pick 'em, it's a 0, but I'm taking, it's a pick 'em game, but I'm taking the Chiefs -1, and right now, that is like -104. Might go up a little bit before the kickoff tonight at 8. All right, so let's recap. All right, we got the Steelers on the money line at 1 p.m. We got the Steelers on the money line over the Jets. Okay, also at 1, we got the Bears +3 at the Giants. Okay, then in the 4 o'clock hour, we've got the Cowboys on the money line. Okay, for an additional half unit. Same thing with the Steelers. And then also at 8 in the 8 o'clock, the 8:25 start, we've got the Chiefs -1 against the Buccaneers. All right. So there you have it. Let's go get our action in. Let's be safe. Let's be courteous to each other. And we'll be back Monday on the podcast only. The podcast, you can find it on Apple Podcasts, or I'm sorry, Anchor.fm, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher Podcasts, about 10 different places you can find it, all right? It's called the famed Rothstein Sports Investing Show. It airs Thursday through Monday, okay? And so tomorrow we'll be on the podcast only. We'll be back Thursday on the podcast, and we'll be back here on YouTube next weekend, all right? So there you have it. Let's be safe. Let's encourage safe betting, with our wallets and our mind. Be careful, what's around you out there, okay? And be careful what you can invest in as well, all right? So hashtag safe betting. It's going to be an EFP day as well. Hashtag EFP. You know what that means. Every in pick, all right? So we'll talk about it on the podcast tomorrow. But until then, everybody be well. Peace.